Welcome back to Zielonka episode 13. On the previous episode, we went ahead here and disc harrowed this field. It's ready to be planted with parsnips. Very excited. It's going to be a big field. I think we may end up renting that big harvester to do so. Otherwise, we're going to be at it for quite a while. Like I said, I wanted to try to use that once anyway during this playthrough and give it a shot, see how it works. We will have to ride along next to it with a wagon though. His only downfall, he can't set it on a worker. That's fine. How much seeds do we have in this machine? Oh, we're full. Perfect. We also have to get on our other 4 rows over there, get those planted as well. I don't know if this is the best spot to have these pieces of equipment. It's like getting out of them sometimes is a little tricky. Do we want to switch this to parsnips? There we go. I think we'll do a few rows and then we may set this off on a worker depending on what the field state looks like here. So turn them both on. Drop her down. Right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, nitrogen's bad, so what we'll do, I'll run a few rows to get ahead, and then what we'll do, while it's doing that, we can start getting our fertilizer prepped in our bin there, so we can come by it and get it all fertilized so we get a nice yield off of this. We're going to want to make sure we get a nice yield off of it. It's a lot of a lot of produce we're gonna get off of this. It's gonna be should be a good payday. Like I said, I want to get a meridian bin, or not a meridian bin, a shed. I want to get a shed put up there on this corner, and then we want to buy that soup factory. The soup factory is gonna cost us $150,000, so we don't even have enough for that currently. But I think after we get these parsnips made into our preserves, we'll be able to get that. It'll be nice to get another production going because we kind of only been having the one. It'll be a little bit of a drive to get to that soup factory, but we did show it on a previous episode where it's at and change things up a little bit as we go. I really like that 3D texture. It makes it look very nice. Of course, we're upon a new farm simulator coming out at some point, I'm assuming at the end of 24 here. And I wonder what they're going to add. I almost would hope that they would add more dirt physics and all that good stuff. It's kind of one of the most requested is to have a like a snow runner-esque like dirt, you know. But I understand where Giants would probably have to change their engine and all that stuff, and I don't think they're really up to doing that. But once the engine starts getting dated, they kind of need to start upping the ante here, if you will. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna crack on here and we'll see you in a few minutes. Got a great start here. Let's hire a worker. I think they should be all right. Turning around. I guess I'm not worried about them destroying the field like we were over here. And we'll go ahead and grab our spreader, and we're going to start getting some fertilizer on there. I'm not absolutely sure if we'll be allowed to do it, and maybe that was the issue I had before, because we're getting a fertilization state with that that ridger. So I guess we'll find out together here. We need to grab the tractor. It's in our brand new sheds we put up. Old looking, but brand new, I guess, if you want to consider it that way. Did a little more putting in some objects. I put some barrels over here, some logs, to make it look actually a little more realistic. There's some rocks back here. Did that off camera. But it seems like it actually kind of fits very nice now. We do have a weight on the front of this tractor. I hope it's enough for that spreader. I think I usually use the Fiat to spread our fertilizer. We'll see what happens. We're actually going to need the other tractor too, so we can grab the bags. We'll do it legitly. There's actually a pallet in there that we got to use up too, so I wonder if I should... Let's try to back in and grab that pallet. Hopefully I don't grab the lime. It's right by the door there. We'll see what happens. Excellent. How much is there? Maybe we'll... We're at 50%. So actually, since we already started filling, we should be able to just back in if we can reach the other. That's about as far as I'm going to get right there. Yeah, we made it. Didn't even need the other tractor then. Oh, I take that back. We can't reach the back one there. But we can use what we got here for now. And we'll grab the other tractor if we need it. And like I said, we got to see if this will actually allow us to do another fertilization state. We might have to wait a month. I do want to stagger this field off from the other 4. So we're not doing them both harvesting in 1 month. Although we're going to have the big harvester rented, we might want to do that so we don't get another fee. No sense in using the single one when we got the big one rented. I guess there's nothing to change on here. Let's see what happens. Fire this up. It looks like... I don't know if that's the light. Oh, it works. So we got perfect now. Excellent. So this shouldn't take us long to do. I think it's only using what we need. This will be a breeze. We're gonna have to wait for the planter to catch up. Very nice spreader. We should probably... We could get this topped up, I suppose, while we're waiting. Didn't want to go in the ditch that far. But I was trying to get the end here. We'll get it. We'll get her. Okay. So now we should be able to check this. Nitrogen. Yes, excellent. Yeah, we'll get the rest of this topped up while the worker's finishing the ridging and planting. And then I guess we should probably do those other 4 rows right away, because like I said, when we rent that big one, it'd be a good, wise decision to not incur any more fees, because it's gonna be quite expensive renting that harvester. We will probably keep this, our seeds and all that good stuff down here, because it just seems right. Yeah, that's a heavy. That's very heavy. Drag it out here. And then we'll grab that weight. Excellent. Just bring it back. Still almost not quite enough weight. You're probably better off getting a heavier weight. That one was in this pack. But we got her. Top her up. Excellent. I guess we'll just leave this here. Like our worker's still going at it. I think we'll take over for a little bit. And we'll save some money. Excellent. We got her done. Again, we'll have to keep an eye on the weeds. I don't think... It's interesting it says it needs rolling, because you wouldn't want to ridge after... or roll after ridging. That would wreck the crop. Looks like a nice expected yield off of that as well. Let's get the planter to go over to our other fields here. We'll meet him over there. Should be alright, I think. There he goes. And we'll get, I think what we're going to do in that other field, well, those other 4 rows there, is I think we're going to do red beets on all 4, I think. Oh, what did they hit? The trailers? Trailers are not on the road. Oh! Watch out for the sign. Let's see. We'll get this into position here, because we'll go right down the middle when we're done. Let's let her sit here. I'll shut her off as well. We should be good on fertilizer, I think. Yep, they hit the trailer. I don't know why they went way up a perfectly fine road right there. And it's another thing I hope Giants improves on the next farm sim is the workers. They did a nice job having them drive on roads now, but we just need a little more intelligence, I think. Yeah, let's do red beets. We'll do all 4, like I said. This actually won't take us too long because 1 down and 1 back up on the same row. Oh no! We didn't discarrow this yet. Forgot all about discarrowing these. Let's see, it's the weeder. The discarrow we actually put in one of our new sheds. So we'll drive down and grab that. Yeah, I'm definitely liking these sheds. I think one thing that would have been nice, and I don't know if I can get rid of that tree without cutting it down. I feel like there should have been a hill here. Let me see if we can get rid of this once without... No, I don't think that's gonna work. I suppose we could just leave the stump there and... Oh yeah, perfect. Good, I didn't want to have to deal with a stump or anything like that. Yeah, I think if we put a hill here, it would look kind of more interesting. I was gonna kind of leave it out and just say whatever, but I feel like it'd be nice to have more interesting landscape through here. And maybe even up here a little bit as well. And then we use the smoother. Smooth these out a little bit. So it don't look too crazy. How does that look? Cover it up with some grass. I think we got something going here. Let's grab some grass. Like so. And then we want our tree back. This might be actually be better than the tree we had. Let's go like that, I think. How does that look? Yeah. I mean, obviously it looks like dumpy, but that's the whole point of this farm. It's not really a high-end farm. I like it. Excellent. Alright, so we'll get this Herald, and then we'll get her planted, and then we'll get her fertilized. And there we go. Those beets actually take quite a bit more seeds, it seems like, than if I would have planted carrots. Maybe we should have did carrots. Save a little money that way. Alright, now the final straw here. Should be hitting this with fertilizer. Should be able to get it in one run. This is always nice and easy. I like this. Check the map quick. Let's stop it here. Always pays to make sure that we're... Yep. Excellent. So we're not wasting any fertilizer. And then that'll be all set. We'll let this grow. We'll get her harvested. We actually probably might even harvest it in the next episode. Actually, we might... Let me check when the harvests are gonna happen here. Yeah, so we'll actually be doing the canola before our parsnips. But those could very well be tackled probably closely in the same episode. I know for sure on the next episode we're going to sell our soybeans. So we get a little bit of money there. Get that taken care of. And yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.